What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Mass Effect 2. So, post-Horizon, we do need to go ahead and talk to everybody in the crew, get the loyalty missions. They'll start unlocking now post-Horizon. So, this episode's probably going to be a little bit shorter than usual, maybe like 20 minutes or so. I'm just going to run around here and chit-chat to everybody, get their loyalty quests, and progress their stories, and then that'll just set the stage for the next couple episodes for new recruitments and loyalty stuff.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Interesting.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
So Garrus has nothing after Horizon. I thought his loyalty mission would have unlocked after that. Because the second conversation with Garrus is the dialogue option. Oh, let's go check Grunt. Because we talked to Grunt before we went to Horizon. So let's see if he has his stuff accessed. And then while we're down here, we can hit check too. Did I go? I did. I always do that. I always get disoriented on the bottom of that elevator, and I pick the one for Zaid instead. What's the word, big guy?
Shepard,
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
the hold is too open, not enough cover. Armor is limited. Warlord Grunt would target here to scatter heavy cargo, then focus on engines. That's what tank imprints show about human ships anyway. It's how I learned from the tank. Old pictures where memory is. Like holding a book for a child. Just remember this picture after picture. No help with finding a reason to care.
They basically took the genetic memory theory and actually made it a reality in this game. You literally imprint your genetic memories from your entire species into somebody's head through a tube. That's what they did with Grunt.
What other human info is floating around in there?
Less than a finger deep to sever your spine. You're soft. Solarians, Asari, all soft. Quarians, not so much. Turians, you have to work the blade, I guess. Don't see much point to it, though.
Quarians aren't soft.
Much point. Never mind.
So I guess Quarians are kind of thick-skinned comparatively. That's an interesting thing. They don't look it to look at them. They look very frail and like elegant. Almost like cats.
Something must move you. You're as genetically Krogan as you can get.
I see suffering, the dead, and I think weak. I'm supposed to be strong. My guts were grown from thousands more worthy. The dead were weak. If they were strong, I wouldn't be needed. I don't know why Okir started teaching. When he turned on the tank the first time, I screamed. Weak, pitiful.
You definitely don't seem to be either of those things anymore.
So you started small, but you became what you are. Not everyone gets that chance.
I'm built for strength, but didn't earn it. I just am. Those dead were strong enough to try, even if they lost. The perfect Krogan, ignoring what made me. No strength in that. I'll take another look at what happened to the Krogan. Find a reason to care about it.
Yeah, Grunt's a really interesting character, because when you think about it, he's only, what, like 2 days old, probably after Horizon, so he's gonna have that whole teenage rite of passage mentality thing going on in the middle of a fight for his life against the Collectors. That's a hell of a time to go through, your teenage foundational years, right? He needs to find his reason why, and I think we can help him along the way.
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
I mean, why wouldn't I ask?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
That's not strictly true. What if I actually give a shit here and you're just throwing it away? Don't slap the hand before you know what it's offering, right?
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I guess we can start with the tattoos. She certainly has a lot of them, so they gotta have some kind of meaning, right?
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, Why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works.
Learn to cut off
Let someone
connections
get
so you don't
close,
get hurt,
it just
huh?
means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Are you actually alive, though?
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
It's a lonely path you're forcing yourself to walk.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
No thanks, I'm actually not interested in sex with you, Jack. I'm just trying to teach you that all humans aren't pieces of shit.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it.
I'm not planning on putting anything anywhere, Jack.
Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Yeah, we're just friends, and we're only going to be friends. That's never going to evolve into anything else. I'm just trying to teach her that not all human connections are a trade-off, right? It's not all a bargaining chip. Granted, I mean, sex can plenty of times just be sex, right? But I'm not interested in that from her. And she's going to have to get used to that, because I don't think anybody on board the Normandy will be interested in her, realistically. I mean, everybody's already got all their own shit going on here. Nobody's here for sex.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night.
Ghost?
Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
Yeah, 10 years is a long time, but it's clearly on your mind.
I think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
The Illusive man, maybe.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the Illusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you.
And the ship we're currently standing on.
And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
Yeah, you can see even by the way he talks to us, he clearly doesn't trust Cerberus. Jacob's alright by me. He's got his head on a good swivel here.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
Well, we can go take a look at it, right? Like he said himself when we got back from Horizon, everybody needs to get closure. This is occupying space in his brain, so we need to get it done for him.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Yeah, relationships with parents can be a motherfucker. Even if it's not a good one, it's hard to cut that part of yourself off, right, and just not give a damn anymore. It's a tricky situation. I think part of you will always kind of seek, maybe not affection, but certainly assistance or appreciation or acceptance, right, from your parents to a certain degree. That wound will cut way deeper than something from friends or anybody else. I would want to get that squared away too. Like he said, he buried everything but a body 10 years ago, but that body is, well, isn't that the reason why murder investigations, they really want to find the body for the parents or the significant other, right? Because you'll always have that denial in your head and that what if question unless you actually see the proof.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help.
And don't strain yourself too much.
Personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father has tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Does your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
You can see that kind of cold, callous version of Miranda melting away here when she talks about her sister and the life she deserves. She is not such a cold-hearted bitch as her front would have you believe. And I actually love characters like that, where they actually have some depth, right? Miranda is the Morrigan of Mass Effect, I think. That cold, bitchy, need nobody, get it all done myself, cocky, arrogant nature that's actually hiding like a soft core underneath. They're actually really similar characters, I think.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
We can definitely take care of that. Family's important. And Miranda is definitely important to us. I mean, she's literally the the mainstay of our group, right? She's the one we'll never switch out, so we definitely need her focused. Let's go talk to Morden. See if we can grab Morden's mission yet. Now, I don't remember if we hit the upgrade bay after last episode, so I guess I'll check this real fast. We didn't. Okay. What's going on, Doc?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
Okay, so we don't have any for Morden either, and that's kind of the end of our cast and crew, to be
I'll be here
honest.
if you need me.
And we can go chat to Kelly and see if we can convince her to feed our fish yet, but that's about it. So we only got 2 of those loyalty missions.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is. Anyway, what's up?
A little late to the party there, aren't you, Kelly?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. No messages for you, Commander.
Alright, so we have the Shadowbrook stuff, but I'm not doing that just yet. And if we go to the galaxy map, you'll actually see a brand new location on all this has opened up. We're also in... God damn it. I forget you have to press the back button there. Yeah, here's the mass relay. If you pay attention to this, there'll be a whole gang of new planets opened up. We still gotta finish off the Calliston Rift. We got a new system there. Jacobs is in the Rosetta Nebula, and we have the Crescent Nebula now, which most of our stuff is there, right? We have Liara's intel, we have Miranda there, we have the Assassin recruitment mission, we have the Recruit the Justicar, and obviously it's a new hub, so there's a whole new gang of stuff there. We got all kinds of goodies though. There's Dr. Kenson. We won't be doing that until the very, very end. So let's open up our journal and let's see what dossiers he actually sent us. So we have new dossier at Tally. That's Haystrom in the Geth-controlled Dolan system. We have the Justicar. That's on Ilium. Assassin, also on Ilium. Then we have Miranda's, which is also Ilium. Then we have Jacob, which he is on that little side planet we just saw. And then we still got Zaid's loyalty mission to take care of. So, one mechanic that is important to note here is after you complete Horizon, you're on a 5 mission time limit until you're going to hit your next main mission that it's going to force you on. And then you get to do what you want. So what I like to do here is go through all of our recruitment missions first. And then that's going to acquire their loyalties as you do the missions for the other ones. And then we'll get forced into that one mission, and then we can take care of everything back to back to back, right? We can go through everybody's loyalties, get all their dialogues, and start wrapping things up before we go to the mission after that. Because the mission after the next one, that's where you're going to hit your mandatory cutoff point. After you do that mission, you have 2 missions, or things go pretty fucking bad. So you want to take your time after you get the next mandatory. You want to take your time before you go to the next mission. Make sure everything's squared up and done. Because otherwise you're on a time limit and then you gotta just beeline until after you finish the game, so... Alright. Well, sorry that this episode was a little shorter. I guess we can read this. We just won't start it, but we'll read this. So this is from Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend, Liara Tassoni, has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately, she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Go ahead and get that ready to rock. The quest was already started anyway, I saw it on the map, so I figured we might as well read the email. Okay, well, I guess I'll wrap things up here then, and I'll catch you guys next time when we'll get into our recruitment missions for the new dossiers. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Mass Effect. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.